Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the series where I am redrawing districts of every U.S. state. We have currently done Alabama and Arizona, and we are on to Arkansas. And yes, that is how I will pronounce it the entire video. Can I click on it? There we are. Just being slow with me today. So there's a total of 4 congressional districts, so this one might be fast. However, next, since no state starts with a B, there isn't a Delaware, Kentucky. We are going to be on to C's, which will be California, the state with the most. But that is for the next. Now, we'll start with District 1. So we're going to try and make this one centered around Little Rock. I'm not quite sure how many people are in Little Rock. I don't think it's necessarily a massive city, but we'll center it around. Maybe come down here, get that city. Well, first, let's look at data layers. Oh. This does not have layers for us to see. We cannot see voting, so we're just going to make the districts themselves. Okay. No, really to see how biased they are. And maybe we can come get hot springs down here. So when they have they're more similar to Little Rock than anything out anywhere else. You want to try and fit similar people in the same district. More fair representation. And we'll get Conway here. Let me get this, and we're going to delete some stuff, because that has gone above the necessary population. Wow, this district has less than 1,000 people. How many people does Arkansas have total? Like 3-4 million? I don't know. Not a massive state population-wise. I know that much. We're just going to delete until we get to that 52,000 mark. There's 53. There's 51. Maybe we keep that. Maybe we get rid of that and that. And that. Perfect. There's about 52. We're 400 people off, but that is fine. So we're going to move on to District 2. Looks like there's a lot of stuff up here. We can get all that. Collect some of these people. Well, that filled up a lot faster than I thought it would. I guess a lot of people live up here. I'm not too familiar with Arkansas's distribution of people. I just know there's not a lot of them, but that was a quick district to draw. However, this is half of Arkansas's population. So we'll draw District 3 down here. Encompass all this. Darn it. I forgot to put it where I can't take from other districts. It's just annoying to have to worry about it. Do apologize if I sound congested. I am struck with a minor cold or some allergies. Something along that sort. Wow. No one lives in Arkansas, it feels. Now I'm going to have to end up looking up the population of Arkansas. I bet it's 3.8 million. Actually, we have the population right here. So 7.5 plus 7.5 plus 7.5 times 4, basically. And that equals... I hate mental math. That's not my strong suit. And I've done too much mental math. I have added way too many people. Too many people. Alright, so 7 times 4, 28, plus 2, that's about 3 million people. It's a little more than 3 million, but 3 million's close enough for what we're doing. Am I just doing math in my head? I don't like it. This will be my last district. Okay. So now, we have all this to become the last district. And apparently there's 38,000 unassigned population. Some of which is down there. Oh wow, there's so many tiny things I missed. I'm really gonna have to check these cities. Right there's 3,000. Did I miss anything in Little Rock? I don't see anything inside of Little Rock. Oh, there it is. There's what I missed. I was going through this region too quickly. So we're gonna have to take some people away from here. We're gonna have to take some people away from this green too. That's about perfect, so we're gonna give you to the green. There are still 200 people missing, which is usually not ideal to just not count 200 people's votes. Now, knowing Arkansas and its political landscape, I doubt those 200 votes would do too much to change. However, I wouldn't want my vote to be out of that, and I'm sure Arkansonians, what do you call someone from Arkansas? Arkansonian? I don't know. I'm not from Arkansas. I am not in the position to speak of people from Arkansas, because I don't know too much about Arkansas. I know there's hills in some areas, and there's probably a tree or two somewhere. This is also a little large of a region. Maybe we can slim you down. We're going to put you on a little diet. Ta-da! Alright. Well, that was pretty fast. We've made our 4 regions of Arkansas. There isn't too much to evaluate. Region, if you want to look at the by race, you can look here. However, I can guarantee maybe this one will vote Democratic, but I bet this is going to be all for Republicans. But let's look at what it is real life. Alright, here we'll look at Arkansas's congressional districts. I was correct in guessing these were all Republican. They used to have some blue districts, though. That somewhat surprises me. I've never thought of Arkansas as a blue state at all. I guess they voted blue for... Did they vote blue for Clinton? I do not know. But here they are. And as you expect to see with something like this, it's a Republican gerrymander, since it's Republicans controlling the state. You have each little district getting a piece of Little Rock instead of it all being represented as one. If we can make our way up here, this doesn't seem like too bad of a gerrymander. This just seems like a red district. But all these other districts over here, they're in Arkansas while retaining a large Republican base. So this is definitely a Republican gerrymandered by a Republican state. They compare not really, because we've given Little Rock and Hot Springs its own district to represent them. I guess this kind of goes into Little Rock some. Maybe I should have expanded Little Rock this way more. But overall, I can definitely see mine as a more fair map. I do my best to not exert my biases, but let me know how you feel about this versus this in the comments below. Thank you all for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.